The ancient church of Aghalurcher was built during the 5th century when Christianity came to Ireland in the aftermath of St. Patrick. Aghalurcher translates from an old Irish word meaning the field of the cast. The 5th century natives disputed where their church would be located, eventually agreeing to cast a stone into the heavens and build on the spot where it fell. Aghalurcher is the ancient and correct name of the parish, which comprises Lisnaskea, Maguiresbridge and the surrounding areas. St. Ronan was the first priest and founder of the parish. Our ancestors of the period lived in ring forts, raths and the crannog. One such example is the lake at Forfey in the Knox area of Lisnaskea. The crannog, a man-made island dwelling where the owner took his family and animals so as to remain relatively secure from marauding tribesmen. For hundreds of years, the church remained a place of worship for the people. In pre-plantation times, the parish of Aghalurcher stretched from Lough Erne in the west to the borders of present-day Tyrone. In 1697, all priests and bishops were ordered to leave Ireland under the penal laws. It is in this bloody period of our history that a Maguire is recorded as having murdered his cousin, a priest, while saying Mass on the altar at Aghalurcher. Under these laws, it was forbidden to practice Catholicism. Bishops and priests were actively pursued and persecuted in an attempt to wipe out their religion so that Protestantism would prevail. As a result, the clergy went underground, administering to their flock in secret locations. The Mass Garden at Forfey and the Mass Island at Lisnaskea near Maguiresbridge being two such examples. The areas were chosen because of their vantage points, where lookouts could warn the people of the approaching militia. During the penal laws, Aghalurcher was used by the Protestant clergy, with the result that when these laws were revoked in 1791, Catholics did not use Aghalurcher again for worship. It was still, however, retained as a burial ground. Catholics decided to build their own churches. In 1813, the moat chapel was completed. In 1815, St. Mary's was built in Maguiresbridge. In 1891, Monsignor Meehan was appointed PP of Lisnaskea. He decided that with the expanding population, a new church should be built. Plans were commissioned, and in 1904, building work commenced. It was to be built in the shape of a cross on a hill overlooking the countryside. This ambitious project would take approximately 4 years to complete. The spire is built of Newry granite, and the bell tower rises to 150 feet. The walls are made from local stone. It has 4 rose windows, one of which depicts the agony in the Garden of Gethsemane. The cost was approximately £7,390, a tidy sum in the early 1900s.
Sunday, May the 21st, 2000 AD is a special day in the life of our parish, because on this day we will go as a parish community on pilgrimage to the ruins of St. Ronan's Church in Aghalurcher graveyard, the place which gives its name to the parish known today as Lisnaskea and Maguiresbridge. Pilgrimage has always been a part of Christian life. Groups of people united together in faith and hope, making a journey to a sacred place. Our plan is that we will go on foot, those who can, from our homes, from key points round the parish, and there we will meet as a community to celebrate Mass. A pilgrimage occurs when a group of people come together, as we will do, in friendship, hope and faith, and the walking together and the talking and the praying together. We'll get to know one another a little better as we share this journey. A pilgrimage should strengthen our faith, remind us that we are all pilgrims on life journey going back to God. And as we go together, it'll remind us that we go to God together, with a care for each other and a sense of identity with one another. May the Lord walk with us on this pilgrimage. I know He will. And we thank God that we're able to go.
We are all from Maguiresbridge.
has walked from Maguiresbridge. It's about 3 miles. I think there were about 11 in the group. And we're here now to join the group going out to Aghalurcher for the Mass. And it's just a great parish occasion. And it's great to remember our roots and to know, to know the history of our parish and its beginnings. So we're looking forward to a lovely ceremony out there. I'm sure there's a lot more on ahead in front of us. I'm not sure how many, but it's a great community spirit and a great day out for us and the kids.
It's a marvellous opportunity for the community to get together to celebrate the heritage that's been passed on to us by our parents, our grandparents and our ancestors from way back. It's very important we realise just how difficult it was for them in those days to carry on the faith and the traditions that have been handed on to us. And it might help us to be a little bit more careful with what we have to hand on to our children and grandchildren.
Special way to celebrate the Jubilee year.
Well, I'm doing it because it's part of our tradition and I join in the crowd and it's just a lovely day, something we'll never witness again.
Unusual nowadays to walk to Mass like this in a crowd of other people, and it really makes you think about what people did in days gone by and about how much more united perhaps the community was then.
I'm walking with the people of Lisnaskea today. It's in response to the interest in school, really, in St. Cole's, where I saw a thing nicely advertised, and I said to my good wife, Grace, that we would come and share this experience with the people of Lisnaskea. It's a beautiful day for it.
I'm coming here is because I would know a lot of my ancestors probably came to Mass here in the olden times, and they're certainly buried here in this, and the place does give its name to our parish. And I think it's great to think, and already I see a lot of people heading out, and it's quite early yet, so we'll be expecting a good crowd.
you'd never know. It might be an annual pilgrimage from now on.
Wants to get a seat. If you move forward to the front, Miss George will help you to find it, and then we'll not have any confusion when we go to start.
The first short circuit meeting of the season proved to be all about one man.